Hello everybody, welcome once again. Here is Rajesh YouTube channel. So as we are discussing about the biological point of view, we will discuss one by one certain craft improvements and improvement of the inner food resources. We have studied a lot about the improvement in the food resources, and the previous days we had studied about the crops diseases and the storage and crop protections management. Now today we will study about the storage of the grains. So we will see the storage of the grains. Storage of the grains. Storage of the grains means that during the storage of grains, high losses can occur in the agriculture products. So storage of these losses, to prevent these losses, and we have to keep this one thing such that we can prevent its major way. There are a lot of processes available here, so that we can reduce the losses in of the agriculture products. So these features and factors that responsible for such losses can be categorized in two parts. These two parts are called, first is called biotic factors. Biotic factors. First loss is set with the biotic factors. In these factors included rodents, fungi, insects, mites. Okay, in these factors, rodent, fungi, mites, insect, rodent, fungi, mites, insects, and also we can say that occurs in these rodent, fungi, insects, mites, and some bacteria is also responsible for the bacteria. That's the responsible. Rodents means rodents, those animals which are cutting all, like the rat. Rat is also rodents, and rabbit, rabbits, that's rodents. And these rodents are cutting the sacks and the storage materials, and that's responsible for this. And the fungi is also such types of the plants that grow on moisty places. If the proper moisture not maintained in those places, that can occur the fungi grow and also spoil our crops, and it's a keeping places. So first of all, so we have to proper management and giving the sunlight proper way, and before storing the grains in the warehouses, we have to completely dry that places, and not only that places but also properly dry the grains, so that it can be stored very perfectly in those places. Mites are another thing, so that is responsible for the storage and the as responsible for the loss of heavy losses happen in years in our agriculture fields. So these mites are generally associated with the grains, and stuck with the grains, and can create a problems. And tribolium weevils is also here. Tribolium weevils. Another types of the insect is also here, so that's responsible for the that reduces and does and it's all, and it's seeds internal parts, and also responsible for the creation of the problems of the storage of the grains. So, and some bacteria is also responsible for the creations and the storage, and create a problems in storing of these grains. These are the biotic factors by means of which we are affecting more and more more to storage. And secondly, we will discuss about abiotic factors. It includes abiotic factors. Second, abiotic factors. It includes inappropriate temperature. If the temperature is not giving a proper temperature is not available in those places, this create a problems, and also can cause the fungi will insert here, and this food will damage here. So appropriate moisture. So we have to maintain the temperature. Then moisture temperature should be regulated, and moisture can be maintained, and also temperature moisture in which the place of the stores where we are in the place of the stores, so we have to maintain the temperature and the moisture in those particular area, so before the storing of the grains. So these are the two main features, and the effect of the factors are on the grains as effect of these factors. These two factors here, sir. Now we will discuss about the effects. Effect of both factors. What the effect of both factors? First, degradation in quality. First, degradation in quality. Degradation in quality of the storage of the grains is that creates these problems. First, and the second is a poor germination capacity. If we are we are keeping this storing its grains for the purpose of the growing, it will give the poor quality of growing seeds. Means that if you are sowing these seeds in agricultural purpose for taking the more yields, it will give the poor quality of the germination. So these are discolorizations of the products. Okay, produce. Discolorization of the produce. Third is first, second, third is discolorization. Colorization of the produce. Discolorization of produce. Okay, of the produce, and loss in weights, and that's why it's finally is a loss in weight. These are the three effects that causes by the causes these two factors, and all are the poor marketability and heavy economic losses. Means that poor marketability, it causes poor marketability and heavy losses in it. So poor marketability and heavy losses that happen here. Some of the preventive and the control measures of the storage of the grains. Preventive and the control measures we will discuss here. Preventive some of the preventive and control measure of these losses. Okay, so preventive and control measures of these losses we will discuss here. The proper storage of grains can be done by proper treatment and systematic management. So proper treatment and systematic management in warehouses. So proper system, proper preventive systems and paper management in the warehouses is necessary if we are deciding strict cleanliness of the product before storage. Before storage we have to clean. Strict cleanliness is required. Thoughts, if we are discussing about the preventive measures, and so proper dryings, produced sunlight, and then said dryings, proper drying of the seed, proper drying, sunlights, proper drying, sunlights, and also we can say that a shade, proper shade is required, so that we can store grains. It will not harm. It would not be harmed by it. So okay, so fumigation should be done, and the fourth is we have to do the fumigation should be done in a proper way. So sorry, fumigation should be done in a proper way, so that fungi and other these are biotic and abiotic components can never harms the storage of the grains. So these are the major quality and major drag factors that affecting the storage and its effects we have discussed here, had discussed here, storage and it's a preventive and control measures we have discussed here, with the step by steps and 4 steps I have given you here, so that you can understand it well, in a best way. This is the best method by research series. We have studied a lot about this one thing. Thank you very much for coming on channel once again. So I am giving my welcome to be here on my YouTube channel. So I hope that you have understood this one, crop protections management after the storage of the grains, and how we will store, and what who is main cause biotic and abiotic factors that affect our storage materials, and also its effect, what is the effect of the storage materials, and how we will control it, and preventive measures of the storing of the grains we have done here, so one by one. So I hope that you will understood it better. So don't forget to share, subscribe my channel, so that you cannot miss the videos of whatever I am making. So okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.